as Tramway coming in front. But here comes Epic now pushing Tiger. Tiger goes defender to the inside. Tiger on the inside. Epic will try to go round the outside. One corner to go. On the last lap, this is going to be insane. So here comes Dutchy as well. Tiger is going to look like it's going to win, but it's trying to wait for seconds. And somehow, he's got the DRS.
And here he goes then down this mini back straight. And now on the brake.
Pemberley now he's going to be looking for DRS here. There's 4 drivers going. That is Dale. Larry goes around the outside. Oh, let's have a look here. Oh, it's Pemberley's going around the outside. Oh, look. And trying to get Dutchy. It's on the inside line. What a move. Really highly done from the Mercedes driver. Wow. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another track guide video. And yes, it is the start of a new season, and that means a whole of brand new track guides. And this one, I am on my own for this one, unfortunately, but you know, I'm going to try my best. I am not the quickest on this game, I will admit already. GT Sport is definitely my game of expertise, but I'm going to give it a good old go on this game. I am on the wheel currently, as you can see. I'm on a Logitech G29, so this will be a little bit more based towards wheel users, but I'm sure the controller users are definitely the lines, and the braking points will also be for you guys as well. So let's have a go then. So long straight in Bahrain, a big DRS zone here. It's going to provide a lot of overtaking here. So yeah, let's see here. So braking, just go back a little bit there. Completely missed the braking point already. So I'm usually braking, for me, around about. So here's where the start of the curb is. So you want to be braking around about where this curb starts. For me personally. Okay, obviously if you've got ABS on, you can go a lot later. For me, I have ABS off, so I'm going to be locking up, as you can see. So I'm having to brake a little bit earlier. Then using all of this curb on this left hand side, okay, and then you want to start turning in pretty much here, obviously a little bit later, and then you'll get the turn out. Obviously staying in second, but you want to immediately here short shift to third. Okay, this game is all about short shifting. It's flat out through this corner, then up into 4th gear. Okay, then another DRS zone as we come up. Okay, and then this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting. So you want to be pulling over to this right-hand side. Remember, you cannot have to hold the car over the white line. And you want to be braking around about just before this 50-meter board, okay? Then as you're braking there, you want to be turning in. I use 3rd gear. You might want to go in just a little bit earlier here. I use 3rd gear just to get the turn. And if you can use 4th gear, then do so. Now you want to come all the way out over here, and you can use all of this. Okay, you don't shift out anymore over here, otherwise you will get given a penalty. But yeah, that is the line through there. Okay, and then down into this next corner, very tricky. So you'll be moving up into 5th gear, possibly jumping over to 6th, hit the curb on that right hand side, then a little bit of brake into 5th gear, turn the car in, okay? Make sure you don't yank the car back this way, that's not what you want to do, okay? So if I just reverse it back a little bit here, you can see what I mean. Just take it back a little bit. Oh god, we've gone across the track here a little bit there. Just to show you, because this is a very tricky section. These are the really tricky S's here in Bahrain. So, as you're coming out of there, you'll be probably up into 6th gear. Hit this curb on the left-hand side. Then immediately come across, brake a little bit, down into 5th gear. Okay, and then you want to be pulling across here, and then immediately back across over this curb. Okay, you don't want to ride over those curbs. You ride over those curbs, more than likely gonna lose the car. And also you will get an invalidation if you go too far over, okay? Then don't go all the way over on this curb, but you can use part of this curb here. And then there's difficulty with this corner is, okay, so this is turn 8. You want to be careful with turn 8, as there's no real braking marker, but the curb will start here, and you want to start braking around about here, okay? And you want to be shifting down. You can stay in 3rd. If you can stay in 3rd, use it. I prefer to use 2nd. I like the front end to hook in nicely. Okay? And obviously, hit the apex nicely out of there. Use the curb. And then short shift on the exit for the traction. Okay, this here is probably for users who have ABS off, probably one of the trickiest corners you'll find on any circuit in the game in terms of its braking. So what you want to be doing is you want to be coming out over to this right hand side. Okay, and as you shift out over to the right hand side, you want to be moving in and braking now here in a straight line. Okay, do not brake while turn, otherwise you will lock up. Okay, so you're braking in a straight line here. Okay, going all the way down into second. You can see here still braking in a straight line, then easing off of the brakes. You want to turn the car in for the apex and then use all of this curb here, get the traction out of the corner. Okay, it is honestly one of the trickiest corners to get right. You need to brake in a straight line on a curved corner. It's difficult, but you can do it. You just have to ease off as you start to get into that apex. That's when you want to start turning. Okay, and then here, third DRS zone, one of the only few tracks on the F1 calendar to have 3 DRS zones. Okay, now we're into the next corner. Now I'm braking just before this 50-meter board. Okay, and then you want to be coming down into 4th gear for this one, using all the curb, coming across the curb here. And obviously the car will start to drift out wide, okay, and then you want to let the car drift out wide, then pull it back in, okay. Now this corner here is death, okay. That's only the way I can describe it. It's just death if you do something like what I'm going to do here, okay. So as you can see here, this curb here is just all forms of death. Don't hit it. Do not touch this curb on this inside. If you touch this curb on the inside, you will lose the car and it will be forced into an uncontrollable spin, and you will not get the car back. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to come in. You'll be in this probably around about 6th gear through this corner. Okay, and you want to be coming up, hug the curb as close as you can, probably shifting up into 7th now, and then use the curb on this right hand side here. And then as the curb starts to move right hand side, that's where you want to be braking. Okay, so remember, braking in a straight line as much as you can, then you want to come down into 4th. Sometimes I do use 3rd, especially if the tire wear kicks in. You want to use 3rd just once again, you want that initial turn. And I like the car that has a very, very good front end. Some people may like understeer. That means you could probably use a higher gear, but I really like a good front end. Okay, and then using that gear and really get down the power there. Okay, then down this back straight. Okay, another nice on back straight. Doesn't have DRS this one, but can always provide a good overtaking point. Now this one here, 100-meter board, you want to be braking just after the 100-meter board. Okay, remember, braking in a straight line if you use ABS, using the curb on the right hand side. I use 3rd. Remember, you can use 4th for this corner. It is possible. I have done it before. 4th is possible. Okay, hugging the, do not touch this curb on the inside. Okay, it is definitely okay. So what you want to do is you want to back it all the way up. Okay, so you'll be coming in from over here. Come on, car. Come on, you McLaren. Move. Turn. There we go. Right. Okay, so you want to be turning in as you are, using, just hug the curb, and then immediately your car will start to drift out wide here. You'll be in 3rd gear, shift up to 4th, and you're off and down the line, back to where we were, DRS zone, to the finish. So yeah, that is Bahrain in a nutshell. Okay, remember, you can go back, rewatch the clip, see what you think, slow it down, whatever you need to do, but that is the track guide of Bahrain. And now I'm going to try my best at a hot lap. Okay, as I said, I'm not the quickest, but I'll give you a sped up lap here for you guys. take that. That's not bad. Only invalidated on that corner, but it'll do. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. And yeah, obviously I said I'm not the quickest on F1, but I definitely know the lines and the braking zones. You know, got the full gist of it anyway, so that should help any of you guys out there. The lap obviously wasn't the cleanest either, but that was definitely one of my best hot laps. Big lockup though into turn 11. But yeah, thank you all for joining us. Make sure you tune in for the brand new season, which if you're watching this, maybe it's already started or it is starting in the week later. Depends when I get it out. But yeah, thank you all of us here from Gavra Racing for watching, and yeah, we will see you all in the next track guide video.